And another week comes to an end. The world remains the same, turned upside down. Problems in every sector of society. The only constant time in our lives is on Sundays, with another segment of What's New with the News, where, and you already know this by heart, we summarize the most relevant news of the week regarding the nerd and geek universe. All segments are important, but this week we highlight movies and TV series. YouTube, since this week was Labor Day, you can start the video and go smoke a cigarette. But remember to brush your teeth afterwards. Let's start with the return of a relevant name in the anime cinema. Yoshitoshi Shinomiya, illustrator and creator who has already participated in some important titles such as The Garden of Words or Your Name, will direct a film which will premiere in 2025 titled ANewDawn in collaboration with ASMIC Ace and the French studio Miyu Productions. The plot revolves around a 330-year-old fireworks factory that is about to be forcibly evicted. Moving on to an original work, the animation studio Gohan's announced, through a teaser trailer, the production of an original anime project titled Momentary Lily. The release date was also announced, set for January 2025. This studio recently gained recognition for the anime The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, and the masterful cat is depressed again today. This is an example of a successful adaptation. The company Yostar revealed this week a new trailer for another anime adaptation of Arknights. This one will be called Arknights: Rise from Ember. This is already the third anime adaptation of this well-known game, following Arknights: Prelude to Dawn, which premiered in October 2022, and Arknights: Perish in Frost, which premiered on October 6, 2023. Another week, another new trailer. The anime 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, created by Yu Hashimoto, released another trailer with some relevant updates. In addition to the release date, which will be in July of this year, it was also revealed that the anime will have 2 cores, which will be broadcast consecutively. This new trailer focuses on the characters Noah and Arya. Anime and music are always a good combination. The official YouTube channel of the BanGDream franchise revealed this week 2 compilation films of the anime BanGDream. It's My Go. For this fall, the first film will be released at the beginning of the fall season, and the second film at the end of the season. Both films will compile the TV anime but add new scenes and sequences. How about a remake of a classic? The official website of the anime adaptation for television of GrendizerU, which belongs to the UFO Robo-Grendizer franchise created by Go Nagai, released the second promotional video of the anime this week. The video revealed more elements of the cast, the release date, July, and the opening song, Kaishin no Ichigeki, critical hit, performed by the band Glay. Let's finish with a classic and horror and suspense. The official trailer for Mononoke movie, Karakasa, was released this week. The film will be released on July 26th, and the trailer also revealed the song Lovesick, performed by Aina the End, the theme of the film. This film was revealed during the 15th anniversary of the anime's release in June 2022. The director will be Kenji Nakamura. Of course, we had to start with Square Enix. The magazine Big Gengan announced this week that the mangaka Makoto Fukami and the illustrator Seigo Tokiya will launch a new manga, which will debut in the next issue of the magazine, titled Gakuen Sensuikan Tai, Mermaid Girls, School Submarine Fleet, Mermaid Girls, where humanity will have to fight some extraterrestrial beings, but at a depth of 70 meters in the sea. Moving on to a more exclusive magazine, the 15th edition of the weekly Manga Times magazine, from Hobunsha, revealed that the manga Hatsukoi Ait no Kimi wa Dar, Who Are You, My First Love, a spin-off of the manga Tsuma, Shogakusei ni Naru. If My Wife Becomes an Elementary School Student, by mangaka Yayu Murata, will end in the next issue. This story was launched on March 8th. Continuing with the same company, it was announced in the latest edition of the Manga Time Kirara Carrot magazine that the manga Asteroid in Love, Koisuru Asteroid, will end within 2 chapters. This manga, created by Kuro, if there are no delays, will end now in June and revolves around Mira, a girl who dreamed of joining the school's astronomy club when she was younger. Moving on to another company, the latest edition of the Big Comic Superior magazine, from Shogakukan, revealed this week that the manga Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt, by mangaka Yasuo Otagaki, will enter a small hiatus, concluding serialization in the 14th edition of the magazine, which will be released on June 28th. This is due to the worsening health condition of the author, and it's not the first time this has happened. Moving to the bigger shark, the Grand Jump magazine, belonging to Shueisha, revealed in its latest edition that the mangaka Yuka Nagat will launch a new manga titled Habo no Wadachi Koancho Sacho Chosakan Haji Kuya, Habo's Rut, Public Security Intelligence Agency investigator Kuya Haji, which will debut in the next issue of the magazine. It's a story of suspense and spies. And to end this segment with a bang, how about a spin-off of a well-known story? The latest edition of the monthly magazine Dengeki Daio revealed that the mangaka Yoshiyuki Okawa will adapt into manga the spin-off novel The Irregular at Magic High School. Darkness flashes across the curtain of night, a variant of that story we all know. The manga will premiere on May 27th.
You shall not pass!
Let's start off strong with a horror film from Japan. This week saw the release of the trailer for Sayuri, a live-action horror movie based on the manga High Score Girl, which has already inspired 2 anime series created by Rensuke Oshikiri. The story revolves around the Kamiki family, who, after moving into their new home, realize that the house hides some mysterious and strange phenomena. And as they say, good things come in threes. After the confirmation that the main star, Cillian Murphy, will return, the 28 years later trilogy, to be completed with the 3rd film, continues to gain momentum. Sony has confirmed that 3 more big names will join the cast. Jodie Comer, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, and Ralph Fiennes will join the recent Oscar winner, with Danny Boyle directing and Alex Garland writing the script. It wouldn't be the same without him. Good news for Tron fans. It has been confirmed through the release of an image that Jeff Bridges will indeed join the cast of Tron Ares, the 3rd film in this science fiction franchise. For those living under a rock, Bridges was the protagonist of the original 1982 film, which later became a cult classic for fans. Moving on to an adaptation of an old story, the manga Ame no Naka no Yokujo, Desire in the Rain, by the legendary mangaka Yoshiharu Tsuge, will inspire a live-action film adaptation, which will premiere in Japanese cinemas on November 29th. This short manga was published in 1981. Tsuga was a pioneer in Gekiga, a more realistic and adult-oriented style of manga. And now, how about an Oscar winner and the father of Lara Croft as the protagonist? The trailer for Shadowland has been released, a thriller starring Jon Voight in the lead role. It will premiere on May 31st, and the story will revolve around a former U.S. president, played by Voight, haunted by dreams in which he is assassinated, and who, as if that weren't enough, discovers a conspiracy trying to discredit the new president. Let's finish with another Oscar winner playing an important role. This week, the first teaser trailer for Lee was released, a drama about World War II, where Kate Winslet will portray the famous war photojournalist Lee Miller. Directed by Ellen Kuras, it portrays Lee's life, from her days as a fashion model to working at Vogue magazine as a war correspondent. Let's start with an update on a previously mentioned news in this segment. After premiering in Japan on April 7th, the live-action series Akuma Game, based on the manga of the same name created by Koji Megumi and Mibu, debuted worldwide this week in over 150 countries and 8 different languages through Hulu and Prime Video in the USA. The story revolves around a student and, of course, also involves demons and criminal clans. Behind every serial killer is an even deadlier mother. The first trailer for Pretty Little Liar, Summer School, has been released. In this video, we can see our protagonists enjoying life, knowing that A has been caught. The problem is that A has a mother named Bloody Rose Waters, and as we can tell by the name Rose, this promises to be an exciting cat-and-mouse game. Moving on to a classic book, Netflix has released the first images of the adaptation of one of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's classic books from 1967, 100 Years of Solitude. This series, announced in 2019, has one of the most famous lines in modern literature. Many years later, as he faced the firing squad, Colonel Aureliano Buendia would remember that distant afternoon when his father took him to discover ice. How about a mini-series starring one of the best actors of this generation? Apple TV Plus has released the first teaser trailer for Presumed Innocent, a courtroom thriller starring Jake Gyllenhaal as the protagonist. The premiere date will be on June 12th. Gyllenhaal portrays Rusty Sabich, a deputy chief prosecutor accused of killing a close colleague. To end on a high note, the finale of a series that has marked several generations. The 6th and final season of Cobra Kai has been announced, with a total of 15 episodes, divided into 3 parts, set to release in 2025. The first will premiere on July 18th, the second part will be released on November 28th, and the third is yet to be announced. It will be the largest season ever and has become a worldwide phenomenon since its debut on YouTube. And to kick things off, how about news on a remake of a classic game? SNK released a new video this week about the highly anticipated remake of Fatal Fury, titled Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. The video showcases the return of Marco Rodriguez as a playable character. Other characters making a comeback include Terry Bogard, Rock Howard, T-Zoc, and Hotaru Futaba. The game is set to be released in early 2025. How about a petition to free Eve? After its release this week, Stellar Blade continues to make waves. Some eagle-eyed fans noticed that there were some changes to Eve's costumes in the final product, accusing Sony of censorship, which is not the first time. The result? A petition was launched on change.org, with the hashtag #FreeStellarBlade, focusing mainly on 2 costumes, the Holiday Rabbit and the Cybernetic Bondage. Another anime adaptation for a video game. Cygames, through a promotional video, revealed this week that Uma Musume, Pretty Derby Neketsu Hachamecha Dai Kanshasai, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby Hot-Blooded Extreme Grand Appreciation Festival, a game based on the anime of the same name, will be available for PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam, starting August 30th. In the video, we can see various mini-games that are part of the action. I don't know what time you'll watch this video, but hurry up. Amazon is currently running a big promotion on everything related to gaming. There are discounts on everything, from gaming keyboards and mice, micro SD cards, VR headsets, and SSD drives. For those struggling with data storage space for consoles, or even the Microsoft Gaming Pass, now is the time to seize this unique opportunity. And another classic game returns. Capcom announced this week that in the upcoming DLC for Street Fighter VI, set to be released on May 22nd, the character Akuma will join the available options for players as the final character of the Year 1 Character Pass. The game's official YouTube channel released a video showcasing this character's gameplay. Returning to the West, Microsoft announced the next batch of games for Game Pass users. Among them, the highlight is Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, May 2nd, followed by Have a Nice Death, already available, Kona 2, Myst, May 7th, Little Kitty, Big City, May 9th, and finally, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, May 14th. All of them will be available for cloud, consoles, and PC. Moving to the East, Sony revealed all the games that will be available on the PlayStation Plus service starting May 7th. These games will be available to all users, regardless of their subscription tier. They are Tunic, Destiny 2, Lightfall, Ghost Runner 2, and EA Sports FC 24. People can download the April games until Monday, May 6th. And of course, we had to end on a high note. Atlus released a video this week for Shin Megami Tensei 5: Vengeance, an updated version of its game of the same name, showcasing some of the game's story. The game was originally scheduled to be released on June 21st, but they moved up the release date by a week to June 14th for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X Vertical Bar S, Xbox One, and PC via Steam. We've reached the end of the video. This week, we had relevant news in all segments, from anime making a comeback, others getting a remake, iconic manga coming to an end, to new movies and TV series with big names, and some updates from major companies regarding video games. Visualize in your mind. Comment, like bell, subscribe, leave your feedback, as it's the most important to us, and stay tuned, because we might have relevant information for you at any moment. Thank you for watching until the end. Have a great week, and see you in the next video.